everyone. Hello, everybody. You're welcome. Uh-oh. How can I get your direct contacts? Okay, so my email address. I always share my email address here. So let me just put it on the screen. Oh, I'm not going to be able to put it on the screen. I'm using a different setup today. So I can't put stuff on the screen. Oh, how do I solve this? Yeah? What is it? Yeah. Yeah, but I would love to put it on the screen like I always do. It's alright. Okay, so let me just type it. So today we are going to use the description box. So my email address is there. Let me even pin it. Right? So everyone that wants to reach me, my email address, it's on a pin message. And my sound is so low. Oh my goodness. I'm using a different setup today. Let me see. Is this better? Is this better? If this doesn't work out, I'll just go back to what I normally use. Yeah. Let me get feedback because my setup is different today. So is this volume good? Is this volume good? Let me see your comments. It's the same. Oh my goodness. Audio is low. Okay, let me see. Let me see what I can do here. Let me see what I can do here. I'm using a different setup. Who sent me? Can I increase that? Sorry. Oh my goodness. Please bear with me. How is it now? How is the volume now? This is still loud. I'm just going to change it and go back and use my laptop. Right? How is the volume now? Is it good? We can hear you loud and clear. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for that. All right. So I think I think we can use this. Thanks for joining. Hello everyone. It's clear enough. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's okay. All right, that's great. So we're just going to use this, all right? I just wanted to use something, to make the video quality better. I think this is actually better so you can, see clearly for those that watch YouTube videos on very low pixels, like 100, so that it's going to be better for you guys. For those that don't use like 1080p or 4K and stuff. All right, Kiliana, thanks for the feedback. I appreciate it. So you guys are all welcome to today's live. We're going to be talking about Canada today. I did promise that the remaining days of the year, I'm going to be bringing to you different immigration programs in Canada that you can take advantage of, because there are so many, like hundreds, of immigration programs to Canada. There are so many. So I want to use the rest of the year to, bring them to you so you can choose which one is best for you. I already have like many of them already on my channel, but I have a lot of new subscribers, so sometimes I just need to talk about more things. Yeah, but the things I'm talking, like today's one, I've never talked about it on my channel. Like the last one, I've never talked about it. I'm doing like very new immigration programs, right? It's not like I'm repeating old ones. They are very new, never talked about them on my channel. But I'm just saying that I already have many already on my channel right now, so you can check out those ones to see if there is anything for you in there. For the purpose of those that are new to my channel, you can check out the Canada playlist. I do have playlists on my channel with different countries, so check for the one for Canada and then see the immigration programs, the one that you meet the requirements, that work for you. There are programs that are occupation specific, like pathways for health workers, construction workers, things like that. And then there are others that don't require a job offer. There are those that don't require, different age limits, different things like that. So there's different things for different people. So just check the one you qualify for. So for the one for today, you don't need a job offer. Yes, you don't, right? And what else about it? Well, we're going to get into it, the full details about this particular pathway. We're going to get to talk about all of that. But if you are new to the channel, let me specifically welcome my first time viewers. If you're new here, you're so welcome. My name is Jackie, and on my channel I share information to help you with your migration, to move abroad for work, for studies, for different things, different scenarios. And I try to bring the information to you, break it down, give you the step-by-step ways to do it, so that you don't need to pay an agent, you can do it yourself. Okay, so the only difference between doing it yourself and having to pay an agent to do it for you is information, because the agent knows what you don't know. And so my channel is all about demystifying the whole process, letting you know how it is done, so you can do it yourself, save a lot of money, and move abroad easier and faster. You're not going to believe it. I spoke with someone that told me she had paid an agent, to sort out her moving abroad, and her visa is out. Her visa has been out for 6 months or thereabout. It's been out, for a while. That what is delaying her is a transit visa. That the agent said transit visa is not available, that they are waiting to receive a transit visa, but her work visa has been out all the while. Let me know in the comments what you think about that information. So that is the reason I want to free you guys from agents, because I've gotten a whole lot. Yes, there are good agents out there, no doubt, but I've had many people say, I'm still getting comments about the sound. Okay, let me get rid of the microphone. Let me use it direct. Let me use the sound direct, since this is a problem. Please bear with me. Let me take out the microphone. It'll be better. Let's just try. Okay, so how is it now? I've taken out the microphone, so I'm using direct sound. This is the first and last day I'm gonna do this. I'll go back to my old my old setup. Please, how is the sound? Let me know. Please let me know how it is. Please. Is it better now that I'm doing it directly? Oh my goodness. Let me see. Can I hear it myself? Let me see. I'm doing it directly. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. Okay. Alright, sound is fine. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's okay now. It's alright still. Okay, let's just manage. So sorry. Let's just manage it for now, okay? Let's just manage it. I'm gonna sort this out. Okay, don't hold the mic. Okay, fine. Let's just manage this. So sorry. Alright? We're gonna go back to the old setup from tomorrow. Sorry about the mix-up, okay? So sorry. Let's just manage it, okay? Alright, so yeah, I was giving a story of how agents have, really not been so gracious, to people. So for this, everything I do here is just to make you do it yourself, so you can do it easier, faster, cheaper, save your money and everything, okay? But I do have I do have services that I offer, like one-on-one consultation. Like if you really don't know what is best for you, and you want to find out, you can have a chat with me. We talk over a call about your own situation, the best pathway for you, because there are so many pathways out there and people find it hard to know what is for them. So you find a situation where people are doing the wrong thing for so long and it's not working out, and they don't know, but they're complaining, I've been doing this, it's not working, just because they are doing the one that is not for them, okay? So, when you have visas, you have pathways, there are always requirements, and if you don't meet the requirements, apply 1 million times, you're not going to get it. If you don't meet the requirements, you don't have the right documents for it, okay? So it's always good to find out what is the best for you, and I do that for people. So if you want to talk to me privately, for me to help you with your own pathway and also guide you through the process, everything you need to do to land your new country, I do that as well. And I also do CV reviews, get your CV ready to apply for abroad jobs, right? Because sometimes people use the wrong CV and it hinders them from getting job offers and all of that. So that's one of the things I do as well. So you're going to see links in the description box to book a one-on-one consultation with me, and also to book the visa application. Yes, I do visa applications as well, and the CV review. All the links are in the description box below, or just send me an email. Okay, my email address is JackieGlobalMedia. It's in the description box below, and it's currently pinned at the chats. It's currently pinned, so you can do that. All right, so if you're just joining first time, please subscribe to the channel so you can always be seeing my videos when I post them, and you get more information that's going to help you get the latest information, because things change a lot. So you may see something, you're like, wow, this is the visa I want to apply for, and then you're not ready. You're planning to apply in 6 months, and in that 6 months it may no longer be available. Things may have changed, and you're applying and doing the wrong thing. So you need to know what is current. Always get information until your visa is out. Okay, so very important. So subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell, so every time I come live you'll be notified and you get to join us. And when I post the video as well, you get notified and you watch the video. You're so welcome. And please give this video a thumbs up. Please give the video a like. Hit the like button, the one that is like a thumbs up under the video. Please hit that button. It supports the channel. Okay, it supports the channel a great deal. So let's get started. Who wants to move to Canada? Who wants to move to Canada? Let me know in the description box if you want to move to Canada. So just do me a favor, write your occupation, right? Your occupation and your country. Let me just know that. Let me get that information. It really helps, with the kind of videos that I bring to you, when I know, who my audience are, your occupation, where you are, which country you are, because there are usually different requirements for different countries, and then which country you want to go as well, because on my channel I talk about every country: Canada, US, UK, Japan, Germany, name it. So when I know the country you're interested in, I will make videos for the country you want to move to. All right, so Stella is an accountant from Kenya and wants to move to Canada. Okay, that's good. Cleric from Nigeria, awesome. Mechanical maintenance and truck driver from Eritrea. Okay, and I do believe you want to move to Canada, right? Okay, that's cool. Thanks for the feedback. I appreciate it. Okay, so a few days ago, to those that were here, nurse from Zambia. All right, Isabel, that's amazing. Thanks. All right. So a few days ago, I talked about this provincial nominee program from Manitoba, about a community that, is looking to get foreigners to join them. And that, so today's video is about another community in Manitoba that is also looking for foreigners. Manitoba is one of those provinces that receives foreigners the most, right? In different aspects. The cost of living as well in Manitoba is one of the lowest in Canada, when you compare it to the salaries. Because one thing about going to places that have low cost of living, you're also going to have low salaries. There's also low income in such areas, but Manitoba is one place that is kind of balanced, low cost of living, but the salaries are still high. So it's a very good place, and they've received foreigners a whole lot. I know so many people that are, that move down to Manitoba. So it's one province you really need to look out for. Canada is so big, and the different provinces have like their different programs, right? Yeah, we have the federal express entry that covers, the entire Canada and all. Like maybe the English speaking part, they have the French speaking part and all of that. And we also have like provincial programs as well. So you can look at the provinces that have like lower requirements, that makes it easier, for foreigners to apply to their provinces, and Manitoba is one of them. Okay, and then this particular program is also a very good one you should take advantage of, because you don't need a job offer for this. So let me just walk you through the what it's about, the requirements and all. So the name of this community is Morden, 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 DEN. All right, and it's a skilled worker pathway. It's a Manitoba Provincial nominee program for skilled workers. Okay, so let me just be fast. I'm just going to be really fast to give you the information, and then I'm going to take questions. So let's do it that way. All right, so that we can have more time to answer your questions. Normally I try to answer a few questions even before I start, but I've not done that today. Okay, let me just check if there are questions, you know, because people usually have questions about previous videos I've done or something. You know, I just try to help people with what they are working on, because the whole purpose of my channel is to help people to achieve their goal of traveling abroad, right? It's not just about me just coming here and dishing out information. I want to make sure that you actually take action and it works out for you. All right, so don't be upset, you know, when I try to answer people's questions and you're like, Jackie, just go straight to the point. Everything in my video is the point. Answering people's questions is also a point you know, of my video. Everything is the point. Okay, so if one aspect is not for you, just try to accommodate other people as well. Okay, because the videos are for everybody, so let's just try to carry everyone along, if you don't mind. So let me just answer like a few questions before we really get into it. I always do that all the time. So let me just do that. The whole sound thing just distracted us. But let me just take some questions, okay? All right. So much. Can you please do more research on recruiting firms in Finland for nurses? Okay, I'm going to do that. I will. I'll do more videos for Finland. I have so many already. You can check the Finland playlist. I've done a lot of recruitment agencies in Finland already. You know, you check out the ones I've done, but definitely I'm going to do more for you. Most definitely I'm going to do that. All right. And let's see some more. Can you help out or recommend an agent? Not everyone has the time to do stuff. Yeah, that's true. Not everyone has the time, if we are being honest. That's very true. I don't have any agent I can recommend, unfortunately, but I can help you. I do help people do. In fact, I do that. I help friends and families to move. So maybe we can talk. If you want me to assist you with that, then we can do it, you know. But I don't know any agent, unfortunately. But if you want me to help you, I can. Just send me an email. My email is in the description box below, all right? So Tessie, I see you. You can send me an email. You're the one asking me if I can help. Yes, I can help. So send me an email. I do visa applications and all of that. I help people, you know. I do all of that. All right. Okay. Let me answer one more question. One more. Let me look for one more. What if you're a housewife? That's just the question. What if you're a housewife? Melody, can you ask another question? Make me understand exactly what you're asking. Melody, you're asking what if you're a housewife? There is no background to that question. I don't understand the scenario, what you're asking. So please ask again. Let me really know what you mean. All right. How do I book a consultation? Send me an email, jackieglobalmedia@gmail.com, or click the links in the description box. There's a link there already. Click that link and book a one-on-one consultation with me. It's in the description box as we speak. All right. All right, so I'm going to answer more questions later, but please let your questions be about what I'm talking about today. All right, so let me just quickly give you all the information. So the eligibility for this particular pathway, moving to this community in Manitoba, you need two years of, you need IELTS, IELTS test, a minimum of 5 in each band, or CLB5 plus equivalent in French, whatever. So you need English proficiency or French proficiency, and for IELTS it's a minimum of 5 across listening, writing, speaking, and all of that. Okay, and then there is an age limit for this. There's always an age limit in anything Canada. So this particular one is 21 to 45. All right, 21 to 45 is the age limit for this particular pathway, and you must have no other connection to other parts of Canada. That is through friends. You shouldn't have friends, relatives, or previous employment or education in Canada. So this is for fresh people that want to move down to Canada. I'm talking so loud, I'm losing my voice. Okay, so yeah, no connection to Canada at all. So please, no connection. And then you should have completed your post-secondary education or training program of at least 1 year. So you need 1 year post-secondary education or training program. So OND works, HND works, anything that is 1 year after secondary school works, right? So they've said training programs. So I'm guessing all those vocational programs, whatever it is, that is at least 1 year after your secondary education is what works here. So having a university degree is not compulsory, but that is not to say that if you have it, you can't apply. It's just that the minimum you can have is 1 year post-secondary education or training, okay? And everything I'm saying here is minimum requirements, like the 2 years. Okay, I've not gotten to that yet. Okay, like the IELTS, for example, the 5 score is minimum. It doesn't mean if you have 6, 7, 8, 9, you can't apply. These are just minimum requirements, okay? And then you have settlement funds as required by Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program. So the Provincial Nominee Program for Manitoba has their settlement funds, that is a proof of funds that is required. Let me see if I can get that information for you right now. So every province have theirs, and all these things have to do with like the cost of living. And I said, just a while ago that the cost of living in Manitoba is not one of the highest. All right, it's not one of the highest at all. Let me see. Let me just get the settlement funds for you, so you can have an idea already. All right, so we're gonna let's just look at that. So it is. All applicants should have a minimum of 10,000 Canadian dollars. So you, the primary applicant, you alone, it is 10,000 Canadian dollars. So if you're applying for yourself only, that is what you need as proof of funds. And if you have dependents, for every accompanying family member, it is 2,000 Canadian dollars, okay? So if you're going alone, 10,000 is your proof of funds. If you're going with a spouse, 10,000 plus 2 for the spouse. So for a family of 2, it is 12,000. Family of 3, 14,000. Family of 4, 16,000. Family of 5, 18,000, and it keeps going. So for every dependent you're adding to your application, you need 2,000 Canadian dollars as proof of funds for them. All right, do you get that? So that's how it works. Okay, so let's see some more. Where were we? Okay, proof of funds. Then the next one is experience, work experience. You need 2 years work experience to apply for this. So they have some information about some occupations. So let me just read it. Let me read what they wrote. So for early childhood educators and assistants, those with 2 years of recent work experience or teaching with children less than 5 years old. And then for trade occupations like heavy duty mechanics and welders, industrial painters, you also need this as well as 2 years work experience. And then nurse assistants, healthcare workers. So that's to show you that these occupations are part of this pathway, right? So for welders can apply for this, obviously welders can apply. Heavy duty mechanics can apply for this. Healthcare workers, care assistants, nurse aides can all apply for this. So this is open to it's open up until tier 5. Okay, so if you're conversant with the whole Canada occupation ranking thing, there's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, 4, and 5. So we have many immigration programs don't accommodate tier 3 and below, but this one does. So maybe you can just check out. I can't go into the whole lecture of all the tiers. I've done that several times in the past in my previous videos. So you want to know all about that. Anyway, I think I'm going to drop a link to this in the description as well. I think I'm going to do that, so you can just check out that link and then navigate your way through. Check out the different NOCs, the tiers, to just get to understand the whole thing. Canada immigration is kind of complicated. There's a whole lot to it. It's kind of complicated. You need a lot of research, read through things to understand it. But well, it's not that hard. If you can just find what works for you, you just, you know, do research on that particular one. Okay, like this one I'm talking about today, I'm giving you like a summary, so you can also do further research to get to know all the information about it. Because what I do is I just do my research, find out an immigration program, know all about it, and then I just come and summarize it to you. So you still need to do your own research as well. You can't just rely on only the things I say in my videos, if you understand what I mean. All right. Okay, so that's all for the eligibility. I've touched everything. The age requirement, 21 to 45. Work experience, you need 2 years of work experience. For education, you need 1 year post-secondary school education, and you need IELTS, a minimum of band 5 across board. So that is the eligibility criteria. So any I want to believe that any occupation can apply for this, since I mentioned welders, care assistants, and all, you know. So it's not just for like highly skilled, even though the pathway is called a skilled worker, you know, immigration program, but they still make provision for other professions as well. So you really need to do your research through this. I'm going to drop the link to see if your occupation made the list. All right, so let's see how to apply. Now you know if you are eligible or not. How do you apply for this? So I'm just going to break down all the steps, okay? There are about 9 steps to this. So I'm just going to give you the 9 steps how this is done. So the first thing is to determine whether you qualify for the program. So you go through the eligibility criteria I just mentioned, and if you qualify, you're done with step 1. You move down to step 2, which is to apply. All right, so when you choose, you apply to modern, like this community, you apply to them first, and then after you've applied to them, they will choose from the applications they get. They're going to choose who best fits, you know, what they are targeting to achieve with this program, you know, those that are the best suited to meet the labor needs and the economic needs of the community. And then when you're chosen by this community, they will give you a support letter, all right, which is an invitation letter, you know, for an exploratory visit. And then step 4, if an exploratory visit is part of your process, you will research modern and prepare for your future Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program application. All right, your info would then be submitted to the MPNP, that is a Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program. So I'm just going to say NPNP to just make it short. And the MPNP would then give you an invitation letter to apply for, you know, to enter the expression of interest pool. So let me take it again up until this point so you understand very well. You're going to apply to this community. Then the community would choose you, right, and give you a support letter. You take this letter, apply to the province, you know, for, you now open an expression of entry profile in the MPNP. So you start from the community, they accept you, you now move down to make your application into a provincial nominee program in Manitoba. Then when you've been chosen from the expression of interest pool, you can then apply online for the PNP proper. All right, so after the review process, you're going to receive a nomination letter from Manitoba, which you would then take to the federal IRCC to apply for your permanent residency, right? If you don't understand, don't worry, you're going to see all the steps listed on the link I'm going to be dropping. So that's basically how it is. Apply to the community, they choose you, you then go open an expression of interest profile, they pick you from the pool, give you an invitation letter, that is to Manitoba, you now take that and then apply to federal for permanent residency. So this is a pathway to permanent residency, and you can apply with your dependents. It is open to dependents. So you will now apply to the federal for that, and then when you receive your permanent resident visa, you then travel down to Canada. So that is basically how it works, okay? So there is a link to apply for this right here. So if you check the description box after this, I've not dropped it yet. After this, I'm going to drop it. You know, if I could drop things on the screen, I would have been showing you things on the screen as I'm talking, the way I always do it. But since I have a different setup today, I can't do that, you know. But I'm going to sort all of that out by the next time, okay? So that's basically how it's done. So let me know, from what I've said, do you think you're eligible? Who is eligible for this? Let me find out. Let me see the comments you've been dropping. Can you help with this particular program process? Yes, I can help. Anything I talk about on my channel, I can help with it. All right, I can help you with it. So you can send me an email. Okay, Melody has asked her question again. She's saying, you asked about jobs. What if the person is a stay-at-home mom solely? Is there a pathway to migrate to Canada? What are you going to Canada to do? Do you want to continue being a stay-at-home mom in Canada? So you need to think about things like that. As you're moving to Canada, what are you going to be doing in Canada? So it's not a question of, is there a pathway for stay-at-home moms? Are you going to go and be a stay-at-home? I don't know. I don't understand it. You should, what do you want to do when you go to Canada? If you're a stay-at-home mom, you probably have a partner that is working, I want to believe. So your partner that is working, you know, will be the one to apply for whatever pathway, and you still continue being a dependent, right? If that makes any sense. Or are you saying you want to go by yourself as a stay-at-home mom? That's a bit confusing. What are you going to be doing in Canada? Think about it, okay? So but when you answer those questions, what are you going to do in Canada? Then you know what to do. But there's no pathway that is for stay-at-home moms. There's no pathway like that. You just find a pathway that is suitable for you. Okay, you now think, okay, do I want to further my studies? You now go for studies, okay? Or you're like, okay, when I go to Canada, what will I be doing? Okay, I want to start a career in care assistant, caregiving. Then you go do a certification, go to get trained for caregiving, and then migrate, you know, as a caregiver or something. So just look for whatever you want to be doing in Canada. You try and move on that pathway, but there's nothing for stay-at-home moms. All right. Please, are we to add proof of funds before applying or when you're nominated? Yeah, it's when you're nominated. When you don't need your proof of funds like now. So start your application. Always start your application. Don't let anything stop you. Just start your application. As you're applying, whatever you see you need, you go get it and add to your application. But don't wait to have everything before you start. At least see the form first, you know. Just click and see the form so you know everything that you need. Okay? Which province has the lower requirements in terms of experience, education, and proof of funds? Okay, so Manitoba has like the lowest. Manitoba is one of the lowest, as a matter of fact, when it has to do with proof of funds. For experience, I think I would say Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia has programs that requires just 1 year work experience. Nova Scotia has that. Yeah, just 1 year. New Brunswick as well has programs that is just 1 year. But for proof of funds, I think Manitoba should be like one of the cheapest. Yeah. So just check it out. But check the playlist. I have a lot in there. I have programs to New Brunswick. I have to Manitoba. I have to Nova Scotia. I have to Alberta, Saskatchewan. I have so many videos for Saskatchewan as well. So many videos, like Canada has 1 million immigration programs, and I've done several of them already. Okay, let me see more questions. If I move to Canada through a certain program in a certain province, can I move to a different province when I get there, or am I bound to stay in that province? You are bound to stay in that province. One of the eligibility criteria for any provincial program is that you want to live in that province. So if Nova Scotia invites you to you must live there. You must, for at least a certain number of years. I think maybe you're just going to live there until maybe 4 years, I think, something like that. You may need to live there until you get your citizenship or something. At least you need to stay there at least 4 years. You need to be in that particular province that nominated you. I mean, they nominated you, so why would they go through all that stress and then you dump them and move to another province? So if you have any province in mind, just target them directly. Every province has provincial nominee programs. So if you want to go to a particular province, check out the programs they have and just explore that already. Don't complicate matters, by going to one, having one province nominate you, then you now escape to another. I mean, there's no need for all of that. Every province have their programs, so just go for the province you want already. Okay, please, can I have the link? I'm going to drop it in the description box after this. The process will take how long to complete? You've not even started. You're asking for how long? Start first. Then you see. I think my wife is eligible. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome. Let her take advantage. Let her apply for it. Okay? I am eligible and my wife is too. Great stuff. So the two of you should apply. Both of you should apply. So that anyone that gets nominated, can be the primary applicant and the other comes as the dependent. So it's a good thing. Both of you should apply, all right? It increases the chances of the family going. Okay, so am I done answering questions? Let me check. Let me be sure. Please give the video a thumbs up. Give back to the channel. If you're watching to this point and you appreciate the content, please give the video a like. Give it a thumbs up. Thank you so very much. What is the name of the program? So this is a Manitoba provincial nominee program. It is for a community named Modern. So Modern's community is the one driving this immigration initiative, to support, the rest, to support their community, basically, to giving, by giving permanent residence to foreigners to come in, to foreign skilled workers to come into the province and help address their labor needs, their economic needs and all. So Modern is MORDEN. So this is Modern Immigration. As a matter of fact, let me just give you the link to this. Let me just give you the link at once. No need to drop it in the description. Let me just give it to you now. All right, I'm not gonna drop it anymore. Let me just give it to you in the chat box. It is right there. It's right there in the chat box, in the live chat. So what you're going to do is this. Just type in modernimmigration.com. That is the website. It's that simple. Modernimmigration.com. MORDEN. Modern. MORDEN. Immigration.com. That is the link. MORDEN. Immigration.com. MORDEN. Immigration.com. Simple. That's the link. So you can just go there and then check it out. All right, thanks for the link. Yeah, so that's it. So just go there, check it out, begin your application. All right, so I'm going to do more immigration programs, definitely, because I mean there's so many of them. So you can just find which one really works for you and then you can apply. If you need my help in any way, my email is always open. You can send me an email. And expect slow replies. Don't expect that the same minute you send the email you're going to get a reply. We are not in the same time zone. You'll be sending it in the morning in your place, and me, I'm sleeping. So I see a lot of times people are like so impatient. They send me a mail, in 5 minutes they're sending another one. You've not replied my mail. 10 minutes they're sending another one, reply my mail. I'm like my job is not to sit down by my email replying mails. Please, I have other, like now I'm doing this live. I have other things to do. So don't expect I'm going to reply your mail the same minutes that you send it, but I reply every email. At least I do that. I reply every email. So I'm going to get to your email. But if you're in like a big hurry, just use the links in the description box and book a one-on-one consultation direct. That's like the fastest way to get to me. And when you book a one-on-one consultation with me, any of my services, the CV review, whatever it is you book, you're going to get my phone number, you get my WhatsApp number. I see people ask for my number a lot, so just book one of my services. That is how you can get to me fast and easy. Okay, but I do reply every email, so I'm gonna get to your email. Try to be patient. Already I'm seeing, someone saying they sent an email, I didn't reply. If I ask when this email was sent, it's probably 2 minutes ago, you know. So try and be patient. All right, I'll always get to your email. I do that. I reply every single email, most definitely. So please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you can be seeing more videos from me. It was a very nice time with you once again. Thanks for showing up. We're gonna meet again tomorrow by God's grace. All right, so if you're watching this after the live stream, do drop your questions. If you have any question, any comments, whatever you want to say, drop it in the comment section, right? And I'll be more than happy to answer them. All right, so I think that's it. I need help with ending this live. Okay, yeah, please help me end it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. See you guys tomorrow.